Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon. Presented by Pacific Office Automation.
Well, from two-day workouts in the summer to the regular season finale, this is week 9 of Fox 12's Friday Night Lights. Hand warmers, beanies, blankets, all totally acceptable in the field and at home, too. The journey towards a title will continue for some, in for others. F&L here to celebrate the good times. May the memories never fade. Kick things off with the hot potato one of the home of the Spudders. Woodland, Ridgeland, Ridgefield meeting for a 104th time. This one to determine the 2A Greater St. Helens League Championship, earning a coveted home game in the district playoff. Beeve Spuds, both 5-1 in league. Elijah Anderson, what a night. Wild Beeve gets in, follows the blocks from 3 yards away. Later first, Beeves again. EA again takes a snap, makes some cuts, gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. A 63-yard gain for Woodland. You flip fields now for the second quarter, and when something works, why stop it? Anderson, his second score, 13-0 visitors from Woodland. This next play, senior quarterback Brett Marty, now it's facing 4th and long. Why not? You go for it because you got a guy like Chase Hall on the team over the middle, wide open, 23 yards out, 20-0. Woodland relentless. Spuds have some ballers too. Braden Malela, air attack, scrambles back there and puts it up and finds Landon DeBeaumont, the younger of the DeBeaumont brothers. Lob ball, jump ball, 26-yard gain. Spudders now from the 2. It's Rocco Wright, never wrong. Backwards in is fine too. They'll count the same. 20-6, less than a minute to go in the half. Plenty of time for Woodland to play greedy. All gas. The pass, Brett to Elijah. Doing some work and diving on in. 26-yard catch and score. Heading towards the locker room up 28-6. Now fourth quarter, it's 28-21. Woodland 4th and 2 from the 47. Ridgefield stops. They're pumped. Spudders a shot to tie the game, but picked off by Cody Armstrong, the lineman. You'll never have a bigger moment. What a night, what a final. 28-21. It's the Beeves' best season since 2018.
We're ecstatic about it, and we've been thinking about this since day one. Obviously, the second half was not what we wanted. That first half kept us in it. I'm proud of everybody on this team, and this is what we came to do.
Got a Week 10 home playoff game. That's what next. And then after that, state, and who knows from there. So, yeah, we're going to get locked in for Week 10, and we'll celebrate this, but we know we got another game next week that we got prepared for.
Yes, for the Spuds, they are in a 3-way tie to determine 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th seeds from the GSHL with Hudson's Bay and Washougal. Week 9 under the late afternoon sunshine for Kagan's Bowl. Skyview Union itching for those WIAA playoff bids out of that 4A Greater St. Helens League for seeding in Week 10, a 4-team league that's certainly a grinder. First quarter saw 4 combined turnovers, then came the second quarter fireworks. Rex Ollinger can flex on in the end zone. Skyview into the lead, 7-0. Stretch and get in Rex. Next time Skyview's got the ball, more ground attack. Trey Jacob gonna creep all the way down to the 1-yard line. 22-yard gain. On the goal line, Jacob then the payoff on a Friday payday. Cut the check too easy, 14-0. 5 minutes to go in the half. Play of the night. Union out for a field goal, but Jared Secor disrupts the operation. That's a live ball. Riley Artis, never one to relax. Artis putting them all on a pallet. Watch him go. Picked up at the 2, doing some work. Artis, sit back and watch. Number 1 all the way to the top, baby. How about a 98-yard score? Think that's a play of the week nominee? We'll find out Sunday. Playoff seeds will be announced by the committee on Sunday. Storm win. What happened to the graphics there? 34-0 Skyview over Union. We go live to Battleground on the side of our big game between Camas and BG. Neither team, Craig, a paper tiger. Both 7-1 with a shot at the title and an always stacked 4A GSHL. Craig Burnback.
Yeah, Nick, and the league was again very tough this year. As for Battleground, well, they show that they truly are a program on the rise. But in the end, Camas, well, they once again proved they are the cream of the crop in this league as their defense dominated the night.
Underdog right, bunch, 3, ready?
The Battleground Tigers had dreams of an upset tonight, but Camas, they had their eyes on the prize, another league title. And the Papermakers got rolling early after Battleground has this miscue on special teams. Yep, that drop snap on the punt leads to this short skip to the end zone by Bo Harlan. 7-0 Camas after 1. Second quarter, Camas is looking for more when Angel Lopez says, "Not on my watch." His INT in the end zone kept it a 1-score game. Did I say 1-score game? Well, Jake Davidson says not anymore. Last play of the first half, Davidson finds Zuko Lopez, who's buck naked in the end zone. It's 14-0 Camas at the half. In the second half, Camas would double up their lead when Davidson unloads this laser to Chase McGee, who's never getting caught. Guess what? 28 points? That was plenty for Camas as they pitch the rare shutout. Yes, the Papermakers win 28-0 as their defense leads them to the league crown.
League champs, how's it feel? Feels great. A lot of hard work, a lot of preparation, man. It's been a long season, but we're gonna keep rolling.
Shutout for the defense. You guys really wanted it, didn't you?
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's been a hard week of practice. We can't underestimate anyone. They're a good program this year. There's no doubt. They got great coaches, they got great players, and it feels great.
All right, Camas definitely took some time, Nick, to celebrate tonight's victory and the league crown. But during that celebration on the field, one of the coaches yelled out, "Now the second season begins." Yep, the Papermakers are playoff bound. As for Battleground, they also punched their ticket to the playoffs. That all starts, of course, next week. Reporting live from a very dark and a pretty cold Battleground High School, Craig Burnback, Friday Night Lights.
Craig needs that skull cap on the bald head. Championship night along Cornelius Pass. Liberty Sherwood playing for the Pacific Conference crown. Stat of the season has been the Bowman defense, pitching 7 straight shutouts, the longest streak in the state since 2007. Phoenix in 1963, the last team with 8 in a row. Some would say a jinx was coming. Opening drive for Sherwood, Liberty smothers. Houston Lee Perry. What a play on senior night. You pursue, you rip, and give your buddy a chance at the big reward. Taku Diamond, another shine on senior. Get gone. Game opening 50-yard scoop and score. Not against Sherwood's defense, but the streak comes to an end 7-0 Falcons. Casey Covert and crew, not too rattled. Methodically lean on him down the field. Keaton Freed gets popped at the goal line, ties it up. Next Bowman drive, next Bowman score. Feed him in the backfield. Trayson Edelman, the hip check and in, 14-7 Bowman. That defense tested for head coach Mark Gribble, and they'll love this in the film room. Evan Morris blows up the pitch play. Senior feeling himself too. Second quarter, Sherwood's ground and pound is wears on ya. Jackson Bernard marks the spot, 21-7, 57-7 the final. The defense still hasn't allowed a TD since the second half of week 1. The Bowmen claim a 3rd straight Pacific Conference title, 18 straight league wins. Number 4 in the power rankings, Sherwood staring down a first-round home game. Liberty at 19 should host a first-rounder in that Columbia Cup. How about the Mayor's Trophy? Up to the taking in the capital city. Senior night for the unbeaten South Salem Saxons. Their rivals from north out to pillage on the road after injuries tossed the Vikings' quest off kilter. Season 25 of head coach Scott Dufault, and it's all they can do. Noah Scherer moved the chains. Ethan Palmatier, the senior. AP, the QB TD, 7-0 South. Air Saxons have Bonbon. Esteban Mendez, always doing right on senior night, bounce around and move the chains. Same drive, Palmatier can run when given that green light to go. Path clear, 13-0. Passing, though, where they thrive. Palmatier to his longtime buddy, Eli Johnson. Well, he has the best hands around, wanted that more. Didn't quite get it. In the red zone, though, all clear for Scherer to return into the fray. Senior night score, 20-0. But the pass is where the Saxons had the most success. Ethan to Esteban, been doing this for years, from the schoolyard to the varsity level, and this is a playground move by Bonbon. 54-0 to claim that Mayor's Trophy. The Saxons now 9-0 to win the Special District 1 title, most deserving of a playoff home game after West Salem did them a favor tonight, winning at Sheldon. Crosstown rivalry in the Three Rivers League, 7-1 Tualatin, number 2 in the OSWA power rankings. Tigered senior night at 4-4, ranked 11th. This was a dogfight early. No Yorkies. I love them, though. Scoreless in the first. When the Timberwolves get the first break, no chance here really for Nico Simonetti to do much of that for a punt, so turnover on downs. Prime real estate for Jaden Fortier, probably the best all-around player in the state. On the pass play from A.J. Nolan, he's off to Colorado State, filling in at starting quarterback, 15-yard gain. Fortier, the Sun Devil, boy, the direct snap from 4 yards out. First score, 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tiger turned their pounder on the ground. Christian Warner moving down to field goal range. That would go the Tigers' only points on the brisk night air. Fortier, just a load, man. Bringing down the bread, the second of 3 touchdowns. 27-3 for the Timberwolves. Top-ranked Westland also won the 103rd Battle for the Bridge with Oregon City, 52-13. Lake Oswego, Lake Ridge, live coverage from the Battle of the Lake, still to come on the show. Game of the night, in Salem, West Albany, McKay, both lost to Mid-Atlantic Conference champion Silverton. So the Bulldogs, Royal Scots, duking it out for the second seed out of the district there. McKay's Joel Sanchez, a beast on both sides of the ball. Special teams, 2, blocked the punt. Big ricochet. That's a safety. Scots down 21-17 at half. Bulldogs got an offense, though, that can bark back real quick. Lucas Hughes, all that he can do. A stumbling QB keep. 27-17 West Albany. Sanchez, though, has been that straw that stirs the drink all season for Gang Green. The machine, Sanchez, so quick. An 81-yard electrifying score. Makes it a 3-point game again, 27-24. Hughes saw that. Hughes did his thing. Print it, air it, in the news. Quarterback keep, Albany up 10. Sanchez, though, can one-up anybody. The two-way senior, rip and roll. 40 yards, it's 34-31. Both sides playoff ready. 48-31 to the end for the Bulldogs. Both sides into the night ranked 9th and 10th in the power rankings. That 16-team 5A bracket now due for release. Senior night for Salem Academy in the 3A ranks. The Crusaders recognized ahead of their regular season finale with league rival Newport, 10 seniors. First-year head coach Andrew Copeland, also his first month as police chief in Kaiser. This night a celebration. Josh Smith plugs in from the one on that fancy turf out there. There would be more against the Cubbies. Senior quarterback Dawson Rios has been a huge part of that turnaround. So too has Jesse Baldry. Blocks downfield and off he goes for 75 yards right at the lens to his uncle Kevin Lund. It's 14-0. Kev had a great time tonight. Second quarter, another shorty, but a goodie from Josh Smith. Black shirts, white lids, gets in 5 yards for 6 points. 21-0. Then another boomer. Rios and Baldry dreamed of moments like this for a lot of years. They'll not forget one like this either. Out and then get down and get in. How about a 35-yard touchdown all first half here. 42-6 the final. Crusaders qualify for the first playoff appearance in 7 years. Those matchups will come out on Saturday. Still to come, more from our 2 live crews. Saw Craig at the big game in Battleground with the cheer of the night. Chandler Watkins at the Battle of the Lake still coming up here on Friday Night Lights and our Thursday Night Lights from last night as well. Plus our high school spotlight. A little bit modern, a little bit throwback. You remember Dan and Dave? How about Eli and Dave? That's when this weeknight edition of Friday Night Lights returns on Fox 12.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.